I am Mark Nichols, VP of Sales and Marketing for the O2YS and Organisan Corporation. My favorite product is our original product, the O2YS, which I refer to as the gal that brought us to the dance. The product is completely versatile. When I was told about the product, I was in the landscaping industry, and I spent the next 9 years of my life landscaping, using the product on a regular basis and having the product blow my mind every time I used it. Our product allows you to use a lot less Roundup and get as good or better results.
Robin, from his side of the coin, hadn't realized that you could take chitosan and make a liquid out of it. One day I'm sitting there at the phone at my desk, and I've got a pint jar with this brown liquid in my hand. And he's like, well, what have you got? And I said, well, we played around with this, that, and the other, and I've mixed, chitosan and yucca and 3 or 4 other things. And there was this pause. And he says,
Andre, do you know what you've got? That was a very unique call, trust me. He had no idea what I meant.
So I thought, well, okay, it looks like a brown liquid to me. I wasn't in agriculture at the time in any way, shape, or form, so I hadn't any idea what it was of the significance or whatever. So that's really how the O2YS product was born, basically through that sort of, final phone call.
All of our products are labeled for both agriculture and for turf. So we do not create separate products like a lot of other companies do. You're getting agricultural pricing on the turf market side, which is unheard of. I was surprised to find out unheard of in the turf grass market. So you're able to get an highly effective nematicide, for example, or a fungicide at an agricultural price.
We're not even aware usually of the damage that we're doing in the soil. And when we understand what it takes to grow and maintain that microbial population, that's really where you start to see the value of the products that Organisan Corporation has here. We can help with a lot of your immediate needs. But at the same time, we have a positive side effect of this, that we're going to move your soil health long term to another level where eventually you do get to a point where a lot of these problems will just start to disappear and go away on their own.
Expectations that I would say with just the O2YS, you will see a darker green, a more vigorous growth, a larger root mass, more root hairs, a better tasting fruit or vegetable if you're growing that. Tensile strength would improve, cutability would improve. Farmers face so many problems on a daily basis, and a lot of them are fungal, bacterial, viral. They face bug problems, from everything from small little flying aphids all the way to giant grasshoppers.
The future of golf courses, turf grass, sports fields, that sort of thing, is kind of following agriculture as well. So while these guys aren't going regenerative, they are going organic.
You could take our chitosan, hold a jar up to the sunlight, and if you don't see what they call the Tyndall effect, the little sparkles, it is a true solution. And that's why plants are able to uptake it much faster.
There's a compound in nature called chitin. There is an enzyme in nature called chitinase. That enzyme breaks down chitin. Chitin is one of nature's primary building blocks. Anything with an exoskeleton to it is made of chitin. All of these things, what we're moving toward at the end of the day is nutritional value. How do we grow the most nutritionally dense crop for our consumer that we can?
Off the back of O2YS, we built an organic line, and that's O1YS, and then we have the AgriQ, and then we also have our Citrusan. But off the back of that O2YS, we built a EPA-licensed nematicide called Nemasan, and then we also built an EPA-licensed fungicide called Chitopro F. And the really cool thing about those products is, as we're working on fighting fungal issues or bacterial issues or whatever, we're also building up good guys in the soil and all the way across the board.
Our particular nematicide has a very unique mode of action. And so what we're doing is we are specifically targeting pathogenic nematodes while we're leaving your beneficial nematodes alone. One of the things that our customers are really happy about is how easy it is to use our product. You'll be surprised at the parents who are starting to demand that sports fields stop using these harsh chemicals. Their children are playing on these fields. You're seeing guys that go to country clubs with their families, even bringing their pets sometimes. They don't want their kids and their pets rolling around in grass that has these harsh chemicals on it.
We knew very early on in discussions, Robin and I, and doing some additional research in agriculture, that what we had was really a sort of a golden bullet that would radically alter and change some of the agricultural practices out there.
We are sitting on the basically the knife's edge of leading that charge into the industry, because our products are building blocks to get those things back into the soils and back into the plants.
The difference between us and them is our chitosan is in a molecular form. It's as reduced in physical size as is physically possible.
Take control of your agronomy. Go take your own tissue samples. Go take your own soil samples. We all know, if you've farmed a field very many years, where the good spots, where the bad spots are. It means more to you. You can interpret the data better this way.
One of the things that wakes me up every day and gets me excited is I see where we were when we first started, and I see where we are today, and I see where we're going. I have seen the advantageousness of bringing on licensed products, our Nemasan, our Chitopro F, and our Citrusan, and then our AgriQ product. These are all fantastic additions, which are each one's allowing us to climb another rung of the ladder of success. So our growth is, I can't see where it would end, because we are not everything to everybody, but something for everyone.